Yo, what is good, YouTube? Back with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. It's gonna be doing a tutorial, my second one actually, on how to make SCENECORE slash hyperpop EDM type beats for artists like Capoxxo, Kets4eki, MDA, Senses, all those artists. So yeah, I'm just gonna be like breaking down how I made this beat. I'm gonna be showing you guys a preview of it first, and then like a breakdown of all the sounds and like my process. So yeah, let's jump into it. Let's jump into the intro, and then I'll let it play into the hook. So there we have it. It's a, super energetic, kind of like on the happier side on this beat, which is kind of rare. I don't really make like too many like happy sounding fast BPM beats, but yeah, this is an example of one. So yeah, let's jump right into the sounds. Started out with this sound. Pretty sure it's Vital. Vital, I use this a lot. Vital synth. It's free online. You can also pay for it. They have like a paid version, but like this is the free version. It pretty much does everything. And yeah, let's check out what that sounds like. Actually, let's check out the so yeah, I actually started out with the just the bass notes basically. And on some of these I literally just transposed, like you could see F. I just transposed it up, so it's literally not even like a true chord. It's literally just the same note, up an octave. But some of these is like a chord, so like this one's C to G. It's just up 7. But yeah, I started out with that, and then I just add like the top line, which is these notes up here. And this is what this sounds like alone. So yeah, super simple. I have some effects on this. We could check that out. I have duck, shaper box, and echo boy. I've explained this in some of my other videos, but duck is basically just like here, I can show you guys what it looks like. It's literally just ducking the beginning signal here. So it kind of sounds like it's breathing. It gives it like that EDM house effect. If you've made these beats for a while, you know what I'm talking about. If not, then that's kind of like what that is. It just gives it more movement basically. Next I have a shaper box and then an echo boy. Shaper box is just like a bunch of different effects, like random effects, filters, chops, like a bunch of different stuff. Go check it out. And then echo boy is just an echo slash delay plugin. Let me mute all the effects so you guys could hear what it sounds like without the effects. And I EQ'd a little bit of the high. So as you can see, like without it, like it still sounds good, but it's just super dry, not enough movement. And with these type of beats, these hyperpop EDM, like they're dance beats, so like you want movement, you want energy. So yeah, any type of movement, energy, effects that you could add on to like an already decent sound, that's gonna be a huge plus. Because you saw the MIDI, like it wasn't anything crazy. Like the chords are super simple, the top line melody super simple, but with the effects and stuff, it just gives it like a nice movement. All right, next is the bass line. So I literally just copied the bass notes from my main melody onto this bass line, and again I just added duck, so it gives it that breathing effect. So there we go. It's almost like it's playing like every other, like every other spot. It's kind of how the bass feels. And then a super simple EDM kick, 4 on the floor. When you hear people say 4 on the floor, that literally just means hits on every beat. So if someone says like, yo, send me a 4 on the floor beat, or like, can you make something 4 on the floor? It literally just means like have the kick hit on every beat, regardless of like the BPM or whatever. So you could have a 4 on the floor, 120 BPM beat, or in this case a 185. It's all 4 on the floor just means hitting on every beat, the kick. So that's what this sounds like. So yeah, super simple. Here I have a club lead. I didn't end up actually using this. Like I made it, but this happens a lot. Is actually a good thing to touch up on. Like just because you spent 20 minutes on a melody or like on a lead doesn't mean you have to use it. Like even if it sounds pretty it sounds pretty good, but it just didn't fit with this beat. I felt like it was a little bit too much. Let me just unmute it real quick so you guys can hear what it sounds like. But I didn't end up using this. So yeah, just kind of random. So yeah, I just didn't end up using that. Next, let's see. I can just play some of the remaining drums, and then we'll jump into the last remaining synth sounds. So for the drums, if you've seen some of my other tutorials, it's nothing special, super simple. Anybody could do it. It's just simple drums. Yeah, nothing crazy. For the hi-hats, I like, little tip is on the velocity. Try not to make them all like stiff, like all the same. Like try to make it a little bit more humanize them a little bit. Cause like it just sounds better than just having them all like, that like all one velocity hitting the same. And sometimes that sounds good, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I even do it. But like for these type of beats, I like having like this, like more randomness, more human. So yeah, that's and another little tip, once you have these little like simple drum loops, you can like bounce these out. So like say for example I really love this loop and I wanted to use it for like another beat, I can like select it and then just solo out the drums and then bounce that out, and then you could use that little like drum loop on any beats in the future that you make. And yeah, it just like speeds up your workflow. So yeah, that's another little quick tip. Okay, so back to the synth sound. So I have this lead from Serum. On this whole beat, I basically either used Vital Synth, which I showed you earlier, or I used Serum. And they're basically kind of like the same synth. Like they do a lot of the same stuff, but I just have different presets on each, so I like using them both. So yeah, let's check out this little lead. And on that, I just have a delay. You can hear it kind of like echo out. Yeah, just delay and reverb. And this is for the hook part, this area right here. And then I literally just copied and pasted that onto another synth with the same melody, but a different sound later in the beat during the verse part. And I like doing that a lot because I really like this melody, like the lead for it. So I was like, yo, I should just use it for another part, but change the sound so it's not as aggressive. Like during the hook, this sounds pretty aggressive, like it's high pitched, it's kind of like pretty loud, but during the verse I changed the sound to be more chill. So let's check out that sounds like. It's literally the same exact pattern, but it's a bell this time, and it's just like super chill. So now let's listen to it in context. So let's play it over here on the verse or on the hook part with this one, and then I'll play it on the verse. And then the verse. So yeah, it's a super smooth melody. I do that a lot. It's a good tip. Like you don't have to create 30,000 different melodies for every single part of the beat. Sometimes it's just like that one or two sounds, and then just switch them up. Switch out the sound, or edit them a little bit, or change the octave. Like raise it an octave, lower it an octave, put halftime on it. There's a lot of stuff you could do with that same melody. So yeah, just don't give up on that. Next sound, the last sound actually, is just a super simple pad from Vital. And yeah, I just copied and pasted the same exact synth that I showed you from the beginning onto a pad sound though. So yeah, nothing crazy. And usually on pads, actually, like sometimes I'll remove the top line melody on the pad, but in this case I kind of liked how the pad registered with the notes, so I left it like that. But sometimes I like to do this, like delete the top line and just have like the bass notes as the pad. And that still probably would have sounded good, but I liked it with the top line extra. So yeah, that's pretty much all the sounds. I have little effects here and there, like always include those if you're making these types of beats, on the transitions, like when the hook starts, when the verse starts, stuff like that. I like having little transitions, little noises. So that's a good tip. The last thing actually is how I made the intro. I mean, if you have FL Studio, you probably already know it's Fruity. It's called Fruity Love Filter. It's a plugin. If you don't have FL Studio, I don't know, to be honest, like what replacement for that is. If you do know, leave it in the comments. Like if you're on Ableton or Logic or something like that, and you know another plugin that does a similar job as Fruity Love Filter, let everybody know. So yeah, let's check out what that's doing. It's basically, yeah, like the name, it's just a filter. Just solo that out. So yeah, it just gives it that effect. Let me just take it off, put it on 0. So yeah, no effect there. So I literally just bounced out part of the beat and then put that effect on there. And then yeah, that's my intro. I do that. I usually do that on like glow beats, like the virtual glow beats and stuff. But I've been doing it on the EDM SCENECORE beats, and it sounds good too. And I usually just do it for like the intro and also to transition into other parts. So like right here, you can see at the end of the verse, I like chopped off part of the beat and then bounced it and then put that effect on there, so it sounds like this. It just gives it like a super cool energy, ear candy, throws you a little bit off guard. So yeah, that's why I like using it. I think that's pretty much all the I think that's pretty much everything. If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comments. I'm gonna be doing way more tutorial videos. The next one's gonna be like a Halloween beat tutorial type video, so be on the lookout for that. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys take it easy, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.